Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video we are back in Echo VR and I am here to bring you some more tips and tricks. No secrets this time, just tips and tricks, and I even have a new strategy for you. I just want to say thank you all so much for the recent support you've given me on the last Echo video. I never thought that it would gain that much views that fast, and a lot of people really seem to like the video. So yeah, thank you all so much. Here's part 2. Now, the first tip I'm going to be talking about is the use of using legs to boost your momentum. If you are lacking behind, if you're like running behind while everyone else is going for the disc and they're way in front, if you want to get that boost on edge to give yourself the edge in grabbing that disc so you can score the goal, grab onto a teammate or an enemy's legs and then make sure you stay silent because your microphone might give yourself away, and just pull yourself past them, kind of like a lunge, I guess you could say, and it will give you a great boost of speed, which you can use to grab the disc, and then from there, maybe even score a goal. Who knows? It's just a great way to gain possession of the disc. Now, the next tip I'm going to be talking about is called the bullet. The bullet is basically where you get 3 people and line them up into the same launcher. Those people will grab onto each other. It can really be anywhere, but more preferably the legs. First person grabs onto the launcher, second person grabs onto the first person's legs, and the third person grabs onto the second person's legs. Then once they launch, the second person lunges off the third person to gain that 2 times momentum, and then the third person lunges off the second person to gain 3 times momentum. It can be really good for stunning the enemy team or just like scaring the heck out of them, and it can also be good for stealing the frisbee while we're still in the early game. I've done that a couple times and I've actually scored goals doing it, so it's a really good strategy to use, although it does have its risks if you don't have a goalie. Now, the next tip I'm going to talk about has to do with ricochets. These ricochets off of the goals and off the walls, it happens to the frisbee, it happens to you. You will always find ricochets in every match, whether it be a player or the disc. Now, I want to talk to you about mastering the ricochets. Mastering the ricochet of a disc can easily make it easy to score a goal. That way you can score 3-pointers or 2-pointers, and you can easily have an edge on the game over other players. This is by far the most hardest thing to master, but once you do, you basically might have to go pro. I mean, it's a pretty crazy strategy. And now we shall talk about the strategy that I told you guys about in the beginning of the video. I believe this strategy is called the ringer, and it is honestly a very good strategy to have when playing Echo. Basically, you have one person as the goalie or defensive player while everyone else rushes up. If the disc is on the other team's side, 4 players rush up into the enemy side while one person stays in the middle and can intercept the disc if they try to clear it. It's a very awesome strategy, and it's very good if you're just trying to attack instead of defend. And honestly, it can probably score you some pretty crazy goals, like maybe the person tosses it to another guy and he throws it into the goal. It can get you some pretty good assists, and yeah, it kind of makes playing the goalie really fun instead of just standing around at the goal. And that is it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment below your favorite part of this video. And also, comment below, did these tips help you? And if there are any tips I did miss, make sure to comment them below as well. Thank you for watching. I hope that you did enjoy this video. And yeah, buy the merch. See ya in the next one. Bye.